What's happening, people? Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showcasing my favorite purchases that are under 100 bucks. This video is inspired by Tim Ferriss's video of what he purchased, which were under 100 bucks as well. As a college student, here are the best purchases that I've made so far. First purchase is the Loop earbuds. This is around $20 to $25. This is a purchase that I've made, I think, a month ago or so, and this is a kind of a fancy earbud. To be honest, it looks like earphones. I got the black color, and yeah, it's pretty much for trying to reduce the noise decibel in your environment as much as possible. So if you want to have a quieter space, then this is definitely a really good purchase. I usually wear it when I'm sleeping because I tend to have a hard time when I hear a lot of noises that are happening around in my room or even outside. I live my room is kind of near to the road. There's a highway over there, so I live near the road, and so a lot of pedestrians walking by, which is not of an issue, but usually when there's trucks passing by or just fast cars with a lot of horsepower, then I would usually hear it. And the worst part is usually in college you'd have a lot of students driving fast at night in the weirdest times of hours. So when I'm trying to get a quality sleep, the REM sleep that I want to reach, I usually hear a lot of cars passing by, and that's why I purchased the Loop earbuds, to have better sleep. It recommends you can also use it for studying as well, but I like to listen to music, so I don't wear that much when I'm studying, but I'm usually wearing it when I'm sleeping. And this is the first purchase that is one of the best purchases that I've made. If you guys are interested in this product, I'll leave the link in the description below. Second purchase is the Aukey desk lamp. This is a new purchase that I've made. I put it right next to my pillow side. It's a modern type of lamp. It looks very nice, it looks very sleek. It has touch sensitivity, so you don't have to, it's not manual, there's no switch button. You just plug it inside the socket and you just touch the side and it changes the brightness level. There's 3 brightness levels, all white color, and you can dim it when you're I usually like to have my Kindle on the bedside, a trick that I learned from Ali Abdal. I've been using it ever since I discovered that video where he talks about leaving your Kindle beside your bed is a good strategy for sleeping, because you can read when you're he explains it better in his video. So I try to read before sleeping on the dim light setting. There's 3 levels of brightness, and then there's also the multicolor brightness. So I usually turn that on when I'm trying to relax, like if I'm playing guitar, or if I'm maybe just reading a book, or just chilling in the room. If I'm trying to do something, even if I'm editing a video, sometimes I would just turn the multicolor on, because it kind of sets the vibe of relaxing, and yeah, it's a nice experience. Hey guys, this is me from the future. If you guys want to be up to date with what kind of content that I'm consuming, what books I'm reading, or what new purchases that I've made so far, then definitely subscribe to my newsletter. It's called Benzatanyi's newsletter. I'll leave it in the comment section below, as well as leave a link on the screen. Let's get back to the video. Third purchase is a secondhand guitar. I've always wanted to buy a guitar, but I was hesitant because I was not sure if I would be able to keep it. I was not sure if I will be able to play it as well. I'm not sure. I just thought it would be a waste of money. And that mindset really did me wrong, because it took me forever to get one. And I'm glad that I got the secondhand guitar, because it has really improved my life in terms of creativity, because I'm an economics student, so I tend to go into a lot of theories and study a lot, and I like to have a good chill, if you want to get a productive chill time, and when it comes to the outlet of creativity and you're trying to play instruments, and then it brings a lot of joy in your life. I'm trying to play Imagine by John Lennon, and the song that I really do want to play is Bloodline by John Mayer. So that's like the goal. This is under $50, so you can go at your local guitar store and get a secondhand guitar. I got the smaller version just to be safe. If I'm moving a lot, then I might have to take it with me. So I'm just trying to keep it portable as much as possible. Fourth purchase is a straight razor blade. So this is a pretty hard purchase. These two doctors are dermatologists, and they recommend that you should use a razor blade to really get the clean cut, but more importantly, you don't want to get breakouts. And it helped me a lot because I'm prone to breakouts. I cut myself a couple of times when I was first using it, but gradually I got better at it, and now I can do it and I get no cut. So I think it takes time to learn, but once you get the hang of it, it's a very fun thing to do because you kind of feel professional in a way. You know, shaving your own beard, it's a pretty cool thing, and especially when you do it with a straight razor blade. The best part is you buy a packet of razor blade and it lasts you for a year, so it's a pretty cheap purchase, to be honest. And you don't have to keep buying new blades. You don't have to keep buying new. So if you get like the safety blade, or if you get a machine or anything, machine is highly recommended too, but I don't know, I've always just wanted to learn how to use a straight razor blade. I definitely don't recommend it if you are not good with your hands. If you're not good with your, that's not what I mean. If you're not good with your hand for the razor blade, then you can cut yourself. Be careful with that, but try to practice and see how far you can get, and gradually you'll get a lot better at it. And it's so fun to use. Every time I use it, I really enjoy just, you know, shaving myself because it just feels cool. I don't remember what was the price. I think it was maybe like around $17, not sure. The fifth purchase is a resistance band. I think you can see in this video over here. So that's my resistance band. I use it, I try to use it early in the morning. So right when I get out of bed, I do the usual daily morning routine thing that people usually do, you know, brush your teeth, blah, blah, blah. But after that, I come back in the room and I, you know, stretch my back as much as possible. And yeah, I just grab those two things. I think I learned it from Jeff Cavalier. So his YouTube channel is Athletic X, or Athlete X, yeah, Athlete X, and he shows like proper ways to stretch in the morning. I've been implementing that, and yeah, I basically do a lot of back stretches with that. I usually, when I'm during like summer holidays or during break time, I work out with the resistance band too. So it's a very it's really awesome. It's a really good purchase because pretty much your gym is everywhere, because you can just bring the resistance band and, you know, work out anywhere. But these days I go to the gym, so I just use the resistance band in the morning for stretches, especially back stretches. I want to keep my back straight as possible because I tend to do this a lot of hunching, and I don't like hunching that much. So I try to stretch my back as much as possible, keep a straight back, you know, the whole shebang. So that's what I use it for, and I think it's about, this one is a pretty, I think it was a quite expensive one, but you can actually get a cheaper one in Amazon. This one might be, here, let me check what the price, I think it's about 25 bucks. I'm sorry guys, I can't remember the price of the things that I have. That's not a good thing. Alright, so this one is Undersun. This is the medium one. You can get a bigger, I got the medium kit. This is probably the cheapest one they have. But if you get the heavy kit, which is even thicker than this, which I don't need right now. Okay, when I'm getting stronger, I'll probably get it. But right now, the medium is good for me. And yeah, you get other two small resistance band with it, with the kit. But this one is the medium one. It's perfect. I use it for. So let me just demonstrate how I do it. Like I stretch. So I just like do this and I kind of keep my back straight. I can't really show it properly here, but it's usually what I do. And yeah, it feels great. It really stretches your whole spine, your whole back, the blade, you know, everything, your shoulders even. So it feels great in the morning. Let's put this away. All right, and lastly, the last purchase is a sunscreen. Yeah, a sunscreen, a good sunscreen, not a cheap one. So Supergoop, this is a sunscreen that Dre Dexter uses. I've been watching a lot of. I'm a long-time subscriber of his videos. Probably one of the best purchases that I've made for myself. It's a sunscreen, because back then I would never use sunscreen, and I even have like a permanent sun damage from here. Like if you look here, and this was from a class trip we had. I think it was back in 11th grade. We went to Thailand, and we were out in the sun all the time, and I never applied sunscreen because I'm brown. Brown people don't get sun damage, and that's not true. And so I got a permanent damage here, and it's true that even brown people get sun damage. So yeah, forget about that whole belief. I learned my lesson. So ever since then, I've been applying sunscreen for 2 years now, and it definitely helped. This is probably one of the best sunscreen products out there in the market. If you guys have any other recommendations of best purchases that you have made under $100, leave them below in the comment section, and I would love to hear about your best purchases that you have made under $100. This wraps up the video. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so glad that you guys watched the video up till now. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified of my later videos. Thank you guys, much love.